Good morning, guys. After 3 days of faffing around, I think we've finally cracked this new router. I don't know what the problem was. We ran through every possible setting and configuration. Eventually I decided to upgrade the firmware to a beta version, which I wouldn't normally do. That seemed to crash the router during the upload, so just switched it off and rebooted. Although it did seem to have the beta software in there, I just went back and downloaded the stable 1.5.1.2 version and did a fresh reboot, so it went back to factory defaults, made the broadband connection, and then just opened port 21 in the management section, and this just suddenly started to work. So I think definitely a phone call to Draytech on well, not tomorrow morning, because I don't think you're supposed to just open port 21 in the management section, and that's not the correct way to do it, but it's certainly working at the moment. Right, I have the LAN cable in my hand, and we have connected to my HTC phone. So now if we just open up any browser, I'll just cancel that. I'm just only going off to the forum. You type in FTP, well, as you can see here actually, it's ftp://TMF Files.co.uk, and obviously this is fairly slow now because it's running on the on the phone. You would type in your username, and I'll email you guys these and the passwords later on. What I'm going to suggest everybody do is just keep the private mail that I send out to everybody stored on the forum in their private mail inbox, and just refer to that as and when this is required. Now that's basically how it will come up. You'll just be able to click on any of the folders and go in, and you can either open it immediately by clicking on it, or if you right click and select save as, it will just download the file. So that's that. That works on all of the browsers that I've got. You do have the option with Internet Explorer to open it up like it would be if you were navigating folders on the on your hard drive. I'll show you in a second. Let me just type the password in. Okay, obviously didn't type that correctly whilst I was waffling. Right, if you press ALT and then click View and then open FTP site in Windows Explorer, you get a much nicer view of everything. I mean, not that it matters, this is only for emergency backup for if MediaFire goes down. Okay. There you go. So now it looks like it's part of your desktop. Again, just slow because the of the phone's slow connection, but you get the idea. That also works with Chrome, and the other way to access this would be through FileZilla. So you can just run FileZilla. Mike, this is probably going to be just for you really. The host is tmffiles.co.uk. Type in your username, type in your password. Don't need to worry about the port, that's only if you set a custom port. click on Quick Connect. It should resolve the address and attempt to log in, and then it will just list the directories. Again, I think me and Mike will have the read-write capabilities. Everybody else will have read-only. So for those guys, you just be able to download files. Mike, you'll be able to navigate to your desktop or wherever, and copy, drag a file into any of these folders. But you don't have to do that. As long as we know what new files have been uploaded, I don't mind transferring this locally. So that's it. It all works. I don't see any issues. I certainly am not going to have this running all the time. Obviously, there's a possibility that somebody might share their login details with somebody else, and someone will sneak in and download the whole lot. Although I don't think the connection will be particularly fast for them, it might take a while. What I thought we would do is just run this as a backup. So if MediaFire plays up or goes down or anything like that, I will just turn this on, and everybody can refer to their inbox, private mail with their password, etc. So yeah, that's it. What I'm doing here, the server uploads, I'm downloading each folder from MediaFire. That's probably going to take, I think the last time it took best part of a week, because there's nearly 60 gig of data I think now. So I shall start downloading all of those. Mike, if you don't mind, if you upload a file, can we just, in the staff section, perhaps create a post that just lists any new upload made, perhaps reference to or just perhaps put the download, sorry, not the download, the post link on in that particular post. That way, any files that get uploaded to folders I've already downloaded, I can just grab that file and pop it into whichever folder it needs to go in. Once I've downloaded all of these, I'll just plug in the USB hard drive into this laptop, transfer the lot over, and then plug it back into the router, and that's it. We should be good to go then. I'll just turn off the port 21 in the management section and just enable that anytime we need to use it. I can also turn on the HTTPS side of it, so I could, if I wanted to, leave that on, and then from anywhere in the world I can just log into the router's control panel with HTTPS and then enable the port 21. So that's the idea of it. I will, I think, get a UPS, plug it into that, so it can never go down, and that should help. And possibly I can buy a 3G dongle, and that will also allow this to work if the broadband connection should actually ever be lost. It will just automatically switch over to the 3G, although it would be very slow. It would be a useful emergency backup. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.